How's it going, Chumpy Dumps? My name is TBM and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an armor overview for the new Blackened Servant's armor and the new masks introduced in the latest patch for Shadow of War. Starting things off, we have the new armor set. You can acquire this after completing the second stage of the Shadow Wars, which is your third siege. The gear will be at the player's level upon getting the armor, which means you could have to do the upgrade challenge on it. However, after the EXP changes, you are almost always going to be by level 60 at this point, so you won't have to complete the challenge. This armor has a unique effect of allies having a 40% chance to automatically resurrect when they die. This only affects grunts. This is a very strong armor effect, and the overall appearance means you will most likely run this armor for the rest of the game. Moving on, we have the Mask of the Undying. This is the default NAZGUL helmet, which does not relate to any specific character. This is the first mask you get after completing the first siege /first stage in the new Shadow Wars. All of the masks have the same bonus effect, which is having undead allies taking 50% less damage. However, the special effect on this cloak piece is one of the strongest. Using this mask allows you to use both dash abilities without using focus. This by itself would be incredibly strong, as you can just spam the dash over and over again, becoming immortal. But the dash also gives you a bonus 33% damage on stealth attacks or combat attacks for 5 seconds after you use it. Absolutely insane. Moving on again, we have the Mask of an Empress. This is the Sister's Mask from the Blade of Galadriel DLC. You do not need the DLC in order to acquire this mask, but it's just interesting how they put it in there. Both this mask and the next mask have very similar appearances, but nevertheless look so cool. This mask is the same bonus effect from before, but this time all chain abilities, execution, shadow strikes and stealth attacks, do a further 33% bonus damage for each subsequent target. This, when paired with the Mystic legendary sets, which reduce the cost of chain abilities, can be very strong. However, late game, almost every captain is immune to stealth, executions, and sometimes they are arrow proof. And considering you can get the damage bonus using the previous mask without using focus or having to sacrifice skill points into the chain abilities, this mask is not particularly good. But hey, if you really love your chain abilities, it still works for you. Moving on again, we have the Mask of the General. This mask is based on Suladan, the Nazgul you fight in Minas Morgul, about halfway through the Eltariel questline. This mask is pretty awful. It allows you to release a curse explosion which can terrify enemies, but only on drain kills. This means you have to disable your dominate ability to even use the mask's effect. However, you can still brand captains without it, and other skills you can use instead are quite useful, like full health and some wrath on drain, or gaining 1 elf shot. This is certainly the weakest of the masks, but hey, it's still pretty cool. On to the penultimate mask, we have the Mask of the Fel Rider. This is of course Helmhammer Hand's mask, which has a distinct appearance unlike the previous two. They revealed this ability prior to the update, but if you still don't know, it allows the players to summon an elemental Graug. Please note that Minas Morgul does not allow you to summon elemental Graugs or even Drakes. This mask is very cool, as it's very fun to just run around burning up orcs atop a fire-breathing giant, and of course you have the poison and frost variants from Seragos and Nurnen, and if you like beasts, this mask is definitely the one for you. And finally, we have the Mask of the High King. After getting Isildur's Ring of Power, it's only suitable we should get his mask as well, wouldn't you agree? This mask is quite interesting as it replaces the effects of Raised Dead. Now you do not resurrect grunts, but you can still resurrect beasts, ologs and captains, provided you have the skill unlocked for some reason. I think that's a glitch. But you can now summon Gondorian Wights. Filling 1 might bar allows you to summon 3 wights, and 2 might bars allows you to summon 5. Wights are much stronger and faster than revenants, however recasting the ability just replaces the wights you have summoned, so you can't create an endless army of ghosts. Quite frankly, wights don't seem that overpowered, they're just a bit stronger than grunts on brutal difficulty, so I think removing the camp would make this mask much more viable. Despite that, it is certainly joint second with the Mask of the Fel Rider in terms of power, and it's more than suitable for Talion considering he replaces Isildur's place in the 9 at the end of the story. Anyway, that wraps up all you need to know about the masks in Shadow of War. If you thought this video was helpful, interesting or enjoyable, please leave a like and subscribe. A lot of you have been asking for a loadout reveal and more gameplay, so in my next video I will be showcasing the new Celebrimbor skin and showing off my loadout, so stay tuned for that. I have so much to say, hope you all have a wonderful day, cue the music.